Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with chapter 1, variable equations. The lessons we can talk about today are which x satisfies an equation, write an equation from words, model and solve equations using algebra tiles, write and solve equations that represent diagrams. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 7 math. Chapter we are on right now is one variable equations. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is right. Which x satisfies an equation? What value of q is the solution of the equation? We have 2q equals. A solution to equation is the value of a variable that makes the equation true. You need to find the value of q. You need to find a number that when multiplied by 2 equals 10. So 2 times what number is 10? 2 times 5 is 10. So that means the correct option, the value of the q is 5 because q is the value that satisfies the equation. Let's just start with the test questions. What value of v is a solution to this equation? 2v equals 20. We are given two of the values, 8 and 10. Start with the first one. 2 times 8 equals 20. Let's just multiply. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 is not equal to 20. That means 8 is not the correct option, right? Because 8 does not satisfy the equation. Let's just check with the second one. 2 times 10. 2 times 20 and 20 equals 20. They're exactly equal. That means the correct option is v equals 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. So the correct option is v equals 10. What value of r is a solution to this equation? 5 plus r equals 10. S plus, sorry, 5 plus r equals 10. Now you're given two of the options. You can try with 5 plus 5 equals 10. Yes, they both sides are exactly equal. So the correct option is r equals 5. The correct option is I equals 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. What value of D is a solution to this equation? So 10 times D equals 20. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 2 is 20, 20 equals 20. The, we can do this question with another method, that is reverse operation method, right? The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, that is D equals 2. What value of U is a solution to this equation? Four times U equals 0. So 4 times 0 is 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. What value of B is the solution to this equation? Nine plus 2 is 11. Option number 2 is the correct option. Hope you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is write an equation from words. Let's just start with the next lesson. Write this sentence as an equation. 245 is same as 278 reduced by 2. So same as being they are exactly equal, right? You just have to understand the word 245 is same as 278 reduced by q. Reduced means by subtraction. You have to subtract. So 245 equals 278 minus q. Let's just start with the test questions. Write the sentence as an equivalent. 245 is same as 278 reduced by 2. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or 2? Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 245 equals 278 minus q. Write the sentence as an equation. 51 is a product of 98 and C. So which is the correct option? So 51 equals 98. C. Option number 1 is the correct option because the product of 98 and C. So option 1 is the correct option. Write the sentence as an equation. 212 is the quotient of F and 194. So quotient means F and 194 are dividing and their answer is 212. So option number 1 is the correct option. That is 212 equals F divided by 194. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write the sentence as an equation. The total of K and 229 equals 78. Total means you need to add. That means K plus 229 equals 78. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is K plus 229 equals 78. Write this sentence as an equation. 226 times G is 163. So which is the correct option? 226 G equals 163 times means you have to multiply them. So that is 226 G equals 163. Option number 2 is the correct option. Write the sentence as an equation. Okay, in the same question, sorry. Write the sentence as an equation. Q divided by 15 equals, sorry, P divided by 15 equals 392. So which is the correct option? That is option number 2 is the correct option. P divided by 15 equals 392. Write the sentence as an equation. View decreased by 228 equals 343. Option number 1 is the correct option. Decreased by means you need to subtract u minus 228 equals 343. So write the sentence as an equation. V more than 224 equals 265. So which is the correct option? That is 224 plus V equals 265. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself maybe today. Let me just move on to next equation, next lesson. The next lesson is model and solve equations using algebra tiles. Which equation does the set of algebra tile represent? So we have x and x, so that means you have 2x, and you need to count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The orange tiles, they are orange side represent the positive one. Positive 1. So 2x equals 12, option number 2x equals 12. The correct option is 2x equals 12. Let's just start with the test questions. Which equation does the set of algebra tile represent? So which is the correct option? That is 3x equals 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which equation which equation does this set of algebra tile represent? That is 6x equals 30. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which equation does the set of algebra tiles represent? That is x plus 4 equals 11. Option number 2 is the correct option. X plus 4 equals 11. Which set of algebra tile represents 3x equals 9, which is the correct option? That is option number 1. That represents 3x equals 9. Which equation does the set of algebra tile represent? That is x plus 1 equals 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which set of algebra tile represent the equation x plus 1 equals 2? Which set of algebra tile represent x plus 1 equals 2? Option number one is the correct option. Which equation does the set of algebra tile represent? Which is the correct option? That is 4x equals 20. Option number two is the correct option. Which set of algebra tile represent x plus 3 equals 4? Option number two is the correct option that represents x plus 3 equals 4. Which equation does the set of algebra tiles represent? That is 7x equals 21. Option number two is the correct option. Which equation does this algebra tile represent? That is x plus 5 equals 6. Option number two is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Write and solve equation that represent diagrams. Write an equation that says that the length of red tile is equal to the length of black tile. So the length of the red tile is 25 and the length of the black tile is D, has two segments, they are D and 10, and the length of both sides are both lines are exactly equal. So that equals D plus 10 equals 25. D plus 10 equals 25 because red line and black line are exactly equal, so that is D plus 10 equals 25. Let's just start with the test questions. Write an equation that says the length of red line is equal to the length of black line. So the length of red line equals 14 and the length of the black line is W plus 10. That means W plus 10 equals 14. Option number one is the correct option, that is W plus 10 equals 14. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. That means x plus 9 equals 22. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is x plus 9 equals 22. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So which is the correct option? Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. That is x plus 12 equals 24. Write an equation that says that the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. That is d plus 13 equals 23. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So h plus 9 equals 23. Option number 2 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. That is c plus 11 equals 19. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So which is the correct option? The correct option is S plus 4 equals 14. Option number 2 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So that is T plus 10 equals 29. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. That is y plus 8 equals 14. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on page 7 math. The chapter we're working on is one variable equations. The lessons we have covered today are which x satisfies an equation, write an equation from words, model and solve equations using algebra tiles, write and solve equations that represent diagrams. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can like chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask questions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.